Hey you guys, this is Orsi and this is going to be a video I promised in the first impression of the Citadel Oracle. I picked a few decks that I have in my collection that I think this Oracle would pair well. Some I already tried, but some are just total guesswork because, you know, this is a new deck. But maybe this will be useful and you will see something you like, you want to try out, or you have some suggestions. So please leave a comment if you have a pairing here, or if you're already working with this oracle that you really like, or if you see something somewhere else, if you saw something somewhere else that you think would work. Maybe I have that deck as well, or just, you know, tell me your favorite one out of it, all that I show. So with some, I went with the aesthetic that I think would match well, and with some, like the first one, which is the Octopus Tarot by Luna Charlotte. And I have the gold edition. There is a holographic edition out there somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have that. But, you know, because it's a citadel, it lives near the sea or the ocean or whatever, I was thinking that the two of them would pair well for that alone, but maybe I'm gonna make some more light if I can, just a sec. Okay, I don't know how much it helps. We are in the middle of a very hot summer day, so my shades were down, but hopefully this is a bit better. I mean, it looks like on my end. But yeah, not just the theme, but the black and the white contrast. I think it just makes this pairing work well. Even though this has a gold, I keep forgetting foiling. That's the word. Foiling, and this one is a copper. It's a foily deck, so. But we have stuff like the Vengeance, Overcoming Slides, Choice with the King of Wands and the Six of Cups. Let's see, Overcoming Slides and the Choice. It could be a choice that, you know, starts or stems from the past with the Six of Cups. And then we have the Diviner with the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Unfortunately, the titles are very tiny on this deck, so it's not easy to see. But it's a very interesting octopus deck, so I think they look nice together. And, you know, divine timing and evaluation with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. I think, you know, you can see that the keywords and the cards really play nicely together. The second one is also an oracle. This is the Season of the Witch Imbolc oracle, and what I was thinking is this is a very minimalistic deck color-wise. This is a colorful one, but I was kind of thinking that the Citadel, when it's, you know, the Citadel kind of lives out of a season, but if I have to pick a season for it, it's either summer or spring or something like that. I don't see winter being part of the deck just by how it's, you know, like it's a citadel on the seaside and stuff like that. So I was thinking that with the Imbolc oracle, we could look into how certain cards would transform for the winter. You know, like going more deeper into its meaning. For example, here's the Priest with Perseverance and Faith, and we have the Rosemary bread. Sorry, I thought that's beads. No, I don't know why. Because of Faith. Rosemary bread. Share and commune with the ones who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mend. And you know, for Perseverance, we need healing. I mean, we need to keep up, but healing and mending is usually needed after we persevered for a while. And we also have Consecrate Tools. I will claim what is mine, what I see beyond and hidden. Gifted Spirit, by tongue my words will spill with purpose. And it's also, you know, like it's an extension of fate. So as you can see, it looks like they are liking each other for sure. And for me, visually as well, even though they are very different, they work together because I don't know, the curves and the brush strokes kind of have a similar vibe, like on these 3 cards. We have the Muse, the generosity and naivety. With forged in fire, your strength was crafted through adversity, a mastery only you behold, which, you know, comes from once upon a time you were naive and then you went through some stuff. And then horned owl, become the shadow that watches, keeping quiet while moving intentionally. Okay, that's not that connected, but not as the previous one. But it could be, you know, like, because it's kind of like a very Three of Cupsy card as well. So working well with your shadow and your light aspect of yourself. Do you have 3 candles over here as well? It gives that teamwork aspect for me, these 3 cards, but not with other people, but with yourself. And let's see another one. We have the air, unseen potential, hesitation. With the North Star, I am an embodiment of what I seek, walking with purpose while focused on my path. And coming of spring, beneath my feet stir the waking spiraling surges of warmth that tell of life ready to birth. So it's a new beginning and what we need to follow. And we have the unseen potential, which kind of, we all have unseen potential, our North Star, where we're supposed to head, because other people don't know what our biggest and deepest desire. That's definitely an unseen potential that we can work on. And hesitation can come from, you know, like not knowing where to go, but spring usually brings that first step that we need to follow. So I was thinking that these 2 pairs well, but do let me know. The next one is the Majestic Earth, and what I was thinking is, this deck is so vast and like broad, widen, you know, the other words. It has a great vastness of it, and the Citadel is quite a confined space. So I was thinking that the meaning of this card could be opened up by adding the landscapey cards. We will see. The Astronomer, Discovery and Augury. We have the 8 of Trees, which is the Wands. The Movement, Messages, Imminent and Haste. Which could, you know, work well with Discovery, because when things are discovered, you start to move faster. And we also have the Emperor's Domain, Indomitable. Okay. Durability, Realization and Formation. Augury could connect with the Emperor, definitely, because, you know, you have to have that foresight when you're trying to lead people. You have to know what you're doing. We have the Fate, and I think, you know, just with the image of someone trying to decipher what the gods are telling to humanity, accepting help, guidance, with the Whisper of Fortune. Oh, and the Fate and the Whisper of Fortune is really like similar. And the 7 of Trees, which is the 7 of Wands, Surmount, Vantage, Acceleration and Exertion. You know, you have to, sometimes you feel like you're in a position where you're backed into the corner. You have to protect yourself, you have to stand up for something, or stand out for something, but you don't know what exactly you are doing, but maybe it's a nudge from the universe. we have the brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation with two of clouds. The two of clouds should be the two of swords, equilibrium, ruminate, dichotomy, and barrier. And with the creature of water, which is the Queen of Cups, fluidity, lively, kindness, and depth. The lack of empathy and the Queen of Cups is a very interesting combination, because, you know, maybe you don't have enough empathy because you depleted yourself. You're not being a Queen of Cups who are able to share emotions and empathy and caring with others without depleting themselves. And confrontation with the Two of Swords, maybe you need to confront yourself and make a decision. But as you can see, there are some, you know, like animals and birds here. And I don't know, maybe you don't think visually they look together like fantastically, but I think especially with cards like this, here we can see some, you know, like a red. I think they look nice next to each other, but you know, this is just an option. I haven't tested this one yet, so we will see how they will work in the long run. The next one is a deck that I always think of as a deck of spring, the Mystical Moments, Tarot of Mystical Moments. And like I said, I think the Citadel is either lives in the summer or spring, more so the spring season in a realm of the ring. So that was already, you know, like a good reason for me to pair them. But I think they visually look really nice as well. It's a very abstract deck. This is a minimalist deck, but also on a symbolically strong side of things. So yeah, for me, I mean, just look at them. They look really nice. We have the Thief with seizing the moment, selfishness, with Six of Wands, and the King of Cups, and with some ships over there. And seizing a moment, like, you know, with a hummingbird, you definitely need to seize the moment. And the Six of Wands is victory. Like, even if you're a thief, you need some victory. And the King of Cups is a reminder that don't just steal stuff and, you know, ignore other people. We have also the Poet with the Ten of Swords and the Emperor. The Poet is all about love, its relationships, its vulnerability. The Ten of Swords could be that, you know, a relationship is ending, but you need to be stable. You need to be just, okay, she changed her mind. Change your mind and rely on those who are helping you and who are supporting you, because it's not the end of the world. Oh, look at that. It looks... I love this deck, by the way. It's just so pretty. We have the Puppeteer with explanations and apologies, and the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, definitely feeling, you know, out in the cold. Maybe because you did something you need to explain and apologize for, and work on being a better person in the long run. And that can be, you know, like something that's good for you. But yeah, I think they look really nice together and they work well. This one I tested already, and the readings that I got were on point. So hopefully this is something that you will like as well. The next one is the Sefirot, which is... I think it was in the first impression video, but I do think they look really nice together. Again, a deck with gold foiling. I don't have any tarot decks with copper foiling, which is it's a shame. But they seem to work well together and they go well visually as well, I think. You know, taste is a very personal thing, so okay. Okay, let's do the Hound. The Hound with the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Loyalty, chains, and promises. The Four of Cups is something, you know, that you don't see because you're not recognizing it because you're not grateful for what you already have. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is taking care of other people, so maybe you have someone in your life who is keeping you chained because they demand loyalty, or you made a promise to that person and you are, even though it's not good for you anymore to stay in that relationship, you cannot seem to find a way to let go. Some cards are upside down. I don't know why. I was not... It's not on purpose. We have the Captain with taking command and teamwork, and the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So, you know, maybe if you're taking command, if you're starting something, you might kill the teamwork, but you might end up gaining something new with the Ace of Cups. So, you know, I don't want to sit here forever, because I could do that, but I think they work well together as well. Okay, so this one is a new one in my collection. I haven't really worked with it yet. It's the Urban Tarot, but I think, I don't know why, maybe the white borders or just this art style makes me think like this is gonna be a good pairing. Maybe the cat is angry, so maybe not. The Weaver, Rediscovery and Transition. We have Abundance with the Three of Cups, and it's a thought-based or more thought-like, I think, deck. We have a Queen of Wands with the Public Defender. So, you know, maybe the rediscovery and transition is something you're rediscovering in yourself that will give you a purpose, sort of, something that you can celebrate with others. I don't know why is everything upside down. We have the Pathless, difficult decisions, lack of direction with the Mage, who kind of looks lost in this picture, and with the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of a reminder that you have more than you think. You have everything at your disposal, even if you don't feel like that. You could start anew and create something for yourself that you would like, or, you know, or find love, if that's what you're desiring. It's a bit bigger than I expected, so it's not that easy to, you know, shuffle. Okay, then we have Strength with the Catalyst, radical changes, taking control. Like I said, Strength, and Ace of Discs, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, sometimes you have to get your strength, your inner strength, and use that to change certain things, and not just subtly, but radically, and taking control of your life, because that will lead to a promising and long-term, potentially, that was very nice, new beginning. So yeah, I think they work well together. They seem to like each other. But I don't know if anybody, you know, worked with these two together. If you did, please do let me know how was your experience. We have the Temperance, which I really like. It's an art card with the Runaway, secrets, running from problems, and Worry with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, sometimes you just want to run away, and this person is on the street making a street art. So, you know, you can run away from your problems, but they're gonna follow you, I guess. That's the main message. But also, creating art using your pain could be a solution to deal with them. And the last three are not just purely aesthetic, for purely aesthetic reasons, but mostly for that reason. But I think because all of them deals with creatures that are not necessarily human-like, especially the first one, the Angelarium. I think they might work well with a deck that is so in the realm of humans. But we will see. The Tailor, attention to detail, pride. We have Shatiel, Angel of Silence, and Gabriel, Angel of Heralds. So, you know, it's getting news, And the Angel of Silence, I would say, would definitely, in this context, could work with a reminder of, you cannot pay attention to details if you're surrounded with other people, if you're, keeping your environment too busy, because those can be very distracting. So it's important to sit in the silence, because that's how you're gonna notice if something is amiss. And pride could be getting in the way of hearing a message that you might need to hear from the upper realm. So again, important to know who you are and just be humble, I guess. We have the Adventurer with responsibility and expectations, with the Angel of Dreams, Duma, and Chesed, right hand, and empathy. So expectations and the responsibility with empathy and Angel of Dreams, it's kind of, are those expectations of others, and your responsibilities are killing your dreams. And if they so, and you want to change, you need to remember that empathy is key, and you have to be empathetic to people who you're suddenly saying no to, because they expected something from you. And it's okay to be selfish in a way, a little, when it comes to what's really important for you. But you have to understand as well that the change might be hard on others and on yourself, because if you lived your life in a certain way for a long time, it can be very hard to change suddenly. And we have the Acolyte with new projects and learning, with Angel of Flame and Angel of New Life. So, new projects, new life, with passion. I think it works. And I think the last two are giving us the most to work with. If you have both of these decks, I love using these two together. It's the Ephemere deck and the True Black Tarot, because they are obviously made by the same artist, so they are very similar, but one is black, one is white, so it can be a light and a shadow reading. This deck is black and white, so if you just look at it, it can work. And also it can give you an advice for the positive keyword and the negative keyword as well. For example, we have the Aspirant with Ambition Diligence, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. No, the Queen of Wands, I guess. Yeah, it should be the Queen of Wands. And with setbacks, we have a Knight of Wands. I just love this deck. It's so, I love it. It's so pretty. But anyway, so, if you're ambitious and diligent, you need to be more empathetic as well. Empathy is important, again, like I said previously, with yourself and with others. And if you experience setbacks, just smash through them like a Knight of Wands. Drive through with passion. Don't let any obstacle keep you from reaching your goal. With the Archer, we have bidding your time, planning ahead. And with bidding your time, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And planning ahead, we have the Two of Cups. So, bidding your time, think about the long-term goals, what you want to leave as a legacy. And we have arrows, and here's a broken arrow. So, symbolically, they work well together. And planning ahead, so, and, it's not a negative keyword, but in this case, this is the two we have. So planning ahead, you cannot plan everything ahead. For example, falling in love is not something that you can plan, because it's not just you, it's someone else, and you don't know exactly why you fall in love. Nobody knows. If that would be a known thing that we didn't suffer, we wouldn't suffer from this thing called love. But it can be unexpected, that's for sure. Okay, I'm skipping the unknown me. major arcana right now. Like I said, Destiny. Bye. Oh, we have a page and a queen with the witch. Oh, cool. I think I'm gonna leave it here. So we have the witch with experimentation, which will be the page of swords, and rebellion with the queen of swords. Very interesting. The two ladies. And the witch, you know. And with the three ladies we have the maiden, the mother, and the crow. The crone, sorry. The witch, you know. So experimentation, you have to experiment, but you need to look into the details. And rebellion, just know what you're rebelling for. Be just, you know, like rebel for a good cause, not without a cause. So yeah, I think these three, this is also a pairing that I tried, although not in this context. I tried them separately, like with the Ephemere separately and the True Blood separately, but I think these three are definitely something that I'm gonna work with regularly, because I think they look good and they work well. But yeah, do let me know which one was your favorite pairing. If you have any other suggestions, I'm always happy to try out new pairings. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!